Trump appointed Judge Aileen Cannon down in the Florida federal case has ruled against Donald Trump in his criminal case. How should we interpret this? Some are saying this is proof that she can be trusted. Others saying this is a relatively obvious decision. She's doing this in order to stay on the case and to be in a position to later give Trump favorable rulings. Well, let's see what's going on. Reuters reports Trump must review classified documents case evidence in secure location, judge says. Former U.S. President Donald Trump and his lawyers may only review classified evidence in a secure place as he prepares for a criminal trial over his handling of secret documents after he left office in 2021, a judge ruled Wednesday. Trump has been charged along with aides for illegally storing troves of classified documents in his residence and lying to investigators that we knew. Trump was opposed to strict security protocols for the classified evidence as inconvenient, saying he and his lawyers should be able to look at the evidence at his home in Mar-a-Lago. Wednesday's ruling by District Judge Aileen Cannon is a win for prosecutors who said it would be inappropriate for Trump to review classified documents at the very location where he is accused of illegally and haphazardly storing them. Think about that. What Trump wants is to review evidence in the case about him illegally having classified documents at Mar-a-Lago by reviewing those documents at Mar-a-Lago where he illegally had them to begin with. It's like, hey, we'd like to bring them back to Mar-a-Lago once again. The judge rightly denying that. Now, there are some media outlets like the Daily Beast praising this as if it is some kind of major victory. Trumpy judge actually rules against Trump in Mar-a-Lago case for once. So here's my thought about this right now. The fact that Aileen Cannon ruled in this way, in this particular narrow matter, does not mean that our concerns about Judge Cannon's involvement in this case are over. It does mean that Trump and his attorneys are really asking for nonsense. And it comes down to this was such an obvious decision, and yet it still took her 5 weeks to make the decision. Some are very concerned about this because, in fact, this is such an obviously ridiculous request. Let us review the evidence in question, which I had illegally, at the place where I had it illegally. It's such an obvious decision for Judge Cannon that the fact that it took 5 weeks is actually more of a concern. And so the question mark now is, what is the point of all this? And is the idea here that Aileen Cannon recognizes she doesn't want to get kicked off this case? She recognizes that there is scrutiny about what she's doing because she is a known Trump appointee. And so here she's not going to throw Trump a bone because it would be too obvious and egregious and brazen, but she's going to save that for the future for something that potentially would be much more useful to Donald Trump. We don't really know the answer to that yet. Three important elements that Judge Cannon made clear in the protective order around the documents. Number one, the documents are secret, and if you even discuss the documents, I will potentially put you in jail. Will she act on it? That's a different story, but at least that's there. Number two, the documents belong to the government, period. That's it. It's not, we have them now during the trial, but they are yours. These are the government's documents. And then number three, they must be looked at in a certified SCIF under supervision, not bringing them back to Mar-a-Lago. All eminently reasonable, arguably obvious decisions, but still, it is a decision made against Trump's requests and Trump's lawyers. Do we think this inspires some confidence in Judge Cannon, or do we think she's biding her time before she can do something to really help Trump? I don't know the answer to that. Let me know what you think. So summertime is in full swing. It's hot. It's humid. When you get sweaty, many of us know all too well what it means when you wear traditional underwear. It's the sticking, rubbing, and chafing. It is not pleasant. That's why our sponsor, Sheath Underwear, has been a game changer for so many people. Sheath Underwear is ergonomically designed with a pouch in the front. Keep everything comfortable and separate. When you wear the Sheath underwear, everything stays dry and cool. Instead of sticking together, you feel the air flowing. It's great. It's really something you have to try to understand. This has been my go-to underwear for years, all year round, but especially when it's hot outside. The humidity is bonkers. They have plenty of different colors and styles, something for everybody. End the sticking and the readjusting. Experience underwear comfort like you have never felt before. Try Sheath. Go to sheathunderwear.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman for 20% off. That's SHEATH underwear.com/ and use the code Pacman for 20% off. The info is in the podcast notes. Okay, that seems like an error, so I'm going to redo it one more time. That's SHEATH underwear.com/Pacman. Use the code Pacman for 20% off. The link is in the podcast notes.